wishing on dreams instead of problem. Genie, come through, I need you about that bottle. Facing highs, ducking lows, on my toes, never on my pivot. I know I'm tripping, the way I'm living is something missing, but I can't get it. I've been wishing on dreams instead of problem. Genie, come through, I need you about that bottle, that bottle. Nigga, ain't nothing changed but the range. Nowadays, used to cope, I need to...
Yo, what's up? This your boy Rudy Winslow with another episode of 30 Black and Nerdy. How y'all feeling? Me? I'm on the other end of an L, man. I took a big L yesterday. It was a tough L. Oh, it was a tough L. My Eagles, man. My Philly Eagles. They we ain't make it. We ain't get it. We really came out though. Came out to play. The offense looked solid. Defense, we couldn't get no stops. We couldn't really get any stops. I know I normally don't talk about football or sports, but you know, I'm a sports guy, so I talk about sports anime stuff. So you know, it'll come in. But anyway, this 30 Black and Nerdy, so y'all gonna know everything that's 30 Black and Nerdy about me. So let's get it. But yeah, man, it was an eventful Sunday. Had family over, friends. Everybody had a good time. It was good. It was good. What I learned about that is because you can learn from anything, right? And the topic of the day is about taking L's. Like, can you take a L and turn it into a lesson? Taking an L and making it into a life lesson is the key way for survival. Like that Philadelphia Eagles team. That's a young team. That's a young team. And Kansas is fairly young also. It's not like a whole bunch of seasoned dudes on that team, but both of them have like a lot of room to continue to just flourish and develop and grow. But being a gracious loser, being a person that loses and being able to being a person that loses and being able to learn from that and not being so caught up in the emotion of losing and forgetting that there are jewels and gems in that loss that can push you to the next level. And yesterday when I was watching the game and that last ditch play where Jada Hurst dropped back and just threw a Hail Mary, I knew it was kind of short, and I was like, we lost. In that moment, you realize like it's the initial "this sucks," right? You get that initial "this sucks," but also there's a hyper awareness of what's going on right now. And I had all my Eagles gear on, I had everything on, and I just thought to myself, like, at the end of the day, what is this about? It's about loved ones getting together, kicking it, having a good time, having a fun time, and that's exactly what happened. So you make the loss entertaining as a fan. You make the loss entertaining, and even as a player, you want to give the fans a good show. You want to know, even though you went down with dignity, you know. And like I told somebody earlier today, I was like, hey, at least it was the Chiefs. At least it was somebody like worthy. Like it wasn't like no rinky dink bum team. But that's one thing that like I really enjoy it. I really enjoyed that, and I really liked that about the Super Bowl yesterday. I mean, I would have liked to win, you know, way more, but we it was good to see it was good to just see a perspective switch and a perspective change in the loss. Now, still talking about taking the L's. Still talking about that. I think about different anime characters like Deku, Also, Ippo from Hajino Ippo. Um, a lot of the shonen animes that just kind of depict the hero as this person that doesn't have it all. They don't have it all figured out. They really don't know which direction they're going. They have an idea of the direction they're going, but they just don't know how it's going to happen. And then somewhere along the line, they catch a break, like some encounter or something happens where they are able to change the trajectory of their life. And so many people had that one moment in their life when they look back and they think to themselves, like, this is a pivotal moment in my life, which makes it that which is going to be a switch and a switch in what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. So this moment in my life is going to be pivotal, and it's going to really change the course of or alter the course on which decision I choose. And in those animes, they typically choose the course that has the light that seems as though it has the light at the end of the tunnel, and also it's usually a tougher option. But those characters that takes those L's, that takes those losses, they go through this trial period. And when we take these losses and take L's, we're gonna go through a trial period where nothing feels like it's really moving a needle. Like sometimes when I'm podcasting, I'm doing it to build that repetition to know like each Monday I have to drop. I have to drop an episode every Monday to stay consistent. Cause if I don't, I know I didn't plan well, or I know I didn't honor the viewer's schedule. Because if I have a viewer that knows I'm gonna drop on Monday, and they're a fan of 30 Black and Nerdy, they are going to set time aside to watch that video on Monday, to watch my new video on Monday. So I have to make sure that I'm being accountable and dropping my videos on Monday. Now, in the beginning phase, especially with podcasting, in the beginning phases, I want to be able to I want to be able to I want to be able to get through the beginning phase with confidence. And repetition builds confidence. So that's another reason why every Monday is the day I will drop. And then, no, I drop periodically through the week. I make some shorts and maybe another video or something like that. But Monday is the number one day. It's the episode, and that's the day that I choose to drop because it starts your week off. I want 30 Black and Nerdy to be the first thing you hear and the first thing you think about. And yeah, and I'm in this phases, and this phase, the beginning phase, like I was just talking about those animes, like My Hero Academia, Deku, uh, uh, Kenshin from Kenshin, the Mightiest Disciple, Ippo from Hajime no Ippo. It's a lot. Even the main character from Blue Lock. I do some Blue Lock content now. Like you start off at ground zero. You got to be able to tear yourself down and build yourself back up. You got to be able to look at yourself and say, okay, this is not working right now. I need to get something consistent. I need to do more. I need to be more consistent in how I present myself. And in that process, I'm going to get a lot of L's. I'm going to take a lot of L's. Like when Deku used to break his fingers and things like that. He still is kind of, but he's a little better. He's a lot better at controlling it. But I'm gonna break my fingers a lot, and as well you are too. You're gonna break your fingers a lot, but we have to learn how to take the L's and turn them into lessons. Take those L's, turn them into life lessons. Get a hoodie, 30 Black and Nerdy hoodie. Get a hat, 30 Black and Nerdy hat. Link is gonna be in the description, in the bio. I really scratched my hand. Link is gonna be in the description, in the bio. This your boy Rudy Winslow with another episode of 30 Black and Nerdy. I'm out. Peace.
I've been wishing on dreams instead of problem. Genie, come through, I need you about that bottle. Facing highs, ducking lows, on my toes, never on my pivot. I know I'm tripping, the way I'm living is something missing, but I can't get it. I've been wishing on dreams instead of problem. Genie, come through, I need you about that bottle. Nigga, ain't nothing changed but the range. Nowadays, it's a cope, I need to